Happy October month, everyone. Now, when you think of October, what do you think of? Halloween? Fall? Having to encounter those scary-ass Halloween commercials in front of your YouTube videos?
I'm gonna sit in here.
Okay, who likes Fortnite?
We like Fortnite. 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 We like Fortnite.
When I was a kid, I was obsessed with Phineas and Ferb, so I would go on Disney.com and play Phineas and Ferb. And to you ladies out there, I was a bad boy because I didn't ask for my parents' permission.
Why do good girls like bad guys? I had this question for a real long time. Been a bad boy and it's way too
Yeah, fight me. Is Phineas and Ferb part of the MCU? I mean, they did meet the Avengers. Top 10 heroes who can defeat Thanos? Thaddeus and Thor! Someone should make a Phineas and Ferb Infinity War fanfiction. Hold on, let me Google this. Oh my god. So apparently there is a Phineas and Ferb fanfiction, and if you know me, you know I'm gonna effing read it. Phineas! Isabella fell to her knees and scooped at the dust. Confusion showed all over her face. Ferb stoically accepted his fate, noiselessly disappearing like the others. What is happening? Baljeet asked in a panicked voice. Uh-oh, Buford was holding his stomach and rested his hand on the nerd's shoulder. Jeet, I don't feel very good. He wrapped Baljeet up in a hug, and just like that, Buford vanished as well. I mean, this fanfiction never mentioned Thaddeus and Thor. So they could definitely still beat the shit out of Thanos. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So when I used to play these games, the trailer for the new live-action Alice in Wonderland would pop up. And it freaked me out! I mean, look at the Mad Hatter! What is this? I would not let my children near this! YouTube is always complaining about being advertiser-friendly, but the old advertisements used to be a spicy meatball. One day, when I was like 5, aka when I made this channel, I was watching some YouTube. I was, and still am, obsessed with Star Wars, so I was probably watching Filmmaker Mike. I love Filmmaker Mike. So I was watching Filmmaker Mike, eating grapes, enjoying my life, and then an ad for Sam Jackson comes on. So imagine me, a 5-year-old kid, watching a video about someone playing Star Wars action figures, and then Sam Jackson popping up and saying, I don't fucking think you fucking understand how this is the best fucking shit in the fucking world. Well, I would rather cut fucking dick off to buy all this. This is better than any fucking pussy I've ever. 5 Gum, simulate your senses. Many articles say that when your kid is exposed to swears at a young age, you swear more. But I turned out fucking fine. It's not like I fucking swear every fucking second. Either that or I watch too much Skydoes Minecraft. Alright, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Dumb things I'm scared of for no reason. Number 1, Five Nights at Freddy. That's it. Okay, bye. Now, I like public speaking. Public speaking is easy. If you're a bad public speaker, then stop being a pussy. I'm just kidding. I know it can be hard to speak in front of hundreds of people, but come on, man, it's really easy. What I am scared of is reading something to an audience. That's why when I record these videos, only like 10% of the script is actually in the video. Because I am just that bad at reading while talking. See, that's like an example. This is not on the script. Harrison, how the frick do you read that entire fanfiction, you big idiot? The thing is that I cut out any stumble or blooper. Because, I don't want this entire video full of bloopers. The thing with recording online is that there's a Control Z button, and you can cut out any mistakes. But you can't do that in real life. Well, I mean, theoretically you can, but if you do, call this number. One time we had a presentation for history, so I stood up and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna destroy the other team. Yeah, that changed in 10 seconds. Harrison, it's your turn to give your argument. Okay, mister. Blah, insert teacher name here. When Elton John, what the Turks and the Greek people were doing to these marbles, he had to do something before they were completely gone. British newspapers and magazines describe the condition of these fine pieces of art as target practice for the Turks. Materials for the sporting brought the marbles and shipped the marbles to a safe place where they can actually be appreciated. Lord Elgin cut these marbles to get them away from danger, because that's bad. If Elgin did not cut these marbles, then it would expose them to danger, because danger is bad. And Elgin did the smartest thing and most logical thing by buying the marbles thing, cutting them up, because if he didn't, the dust and rubble instead of works of art also makes this purchase ever so legally important to the Alright, stop stuttering, your time is over. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like the scariest thing that can happen at... Actually, you guys decide. What is the scariest thing that can happen to you at school? Getting rejected by your crush. Being bullied. Failing a test. I gotta move to Cuba now! My teacher calling on me to read out a Latin translation and then translate the entire thing. Another thing I'm scared about is people finding out what's on my Spotify playlist. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. What the heck? Is there a ton of Musical.ly artists on your Spotify playlist or something? No. Hey, it could be worse. I could be listening to BTS. I have one song on my playlist, so that makes me immune to attacks. Wait, I just exposed my playlist. I don't want people to find out because my entire playlist is literally just meme songs and white girl trash. Now, I am the whitest Asian I know. There is an inside joke that I'm a banana. Yellow on the outside and white on the inside. The only reason why people don't think I'm white is because I have small eyes and a big nose. If you pulled a reverse on my face, it would not be sexy at all, but at least it would look white. So I could get some of that white privilege. So when people look at my playlist, this is what they hear. Alexander Hamilton! Alexander Hamilton! So, I asked people on my Twitter and Instagram, which you should totally follow, what music they like, and, yeah. These are some of the wonderful answers that I got. I only listen to quality music, like anime music, and game soundtracks, and rap. Look at me. 90s music for the win! Okay, so whoever tells you that 70s to 90s music is really good, and modern day music is bad, I'd like to give you a couple of counter examples.
Don't craft a diamond hole, it's useless.
Me theme song. Now that's what I like to call LOL music. What the hell is LOL? Your mom. Man, I wish I could be able to listen to my mom too. Emo music. So like the song from that episode of Phineas and Ferb where Candace turns into a vampire. Rap. Thai rock. Japanese rock. I'm actually serious. I listen to all of these. Lucid World Legends. I have no idea what that is. Imagine Dragons. Imagine dragging these nuts across your face. Gold Scar. Okay, this kid's my favorite. Real MILF Hours by Billy Machifa. Hold up, let me Google this.
That little
Well,
bitch, and she
this
giving me top of shit. All of these.
something. Trap. The only trap I know is Kathleen. So I guess I'm not the weird one after all. Speaking of not being Asian, I don't know how to use chopsticks. Stop judging me! Now, people finding out I don't know how to use chopsticks is fine. I don't really care. It's just that when I go to Asian restaurants, I don't want to ask for the fork of shame. The forks are dirty as hell, too. Like, they use the forks to stab bandits. And I only go to Asian restaurants, so yeah. But it's okay, because my mom is poor and can only afford to go to a family-owned restaurant. Yeah. Alright, gamers, this is the end card. I just got back from trick-or-treating. It was pretty fun. I was a paper bag boy. It should be on screen right now. Yeah, shout out. I'd like to shout out Albert because he gave me a seat at the lunch table. And I'd like to shout out, Sean, because, he gave me 50 cents on the bus. So yeah, so more about Halloween. I got a ton of candy, that are made of nuts, and I don't like nuts, so if you know me in real life, hit me up. Bye.